So with the new physical rose confirmed in the game, you guys are also going to be, or JP is also going to be getting some of the best EZA and Sidebanner unit EZA units, probably of the game right now. So starting off with the Super Saiyan Kefla, we can go ahead and look at the base form and kind of just go through it. So she greatly raises attack compared to just the raising attack, while also just getting defense for 1 turn. She also has it where, unlike how it was before, she just gets a high chance of evasion with 3 or more key spheres, which I think it was only with 6 or more. Yeah, high chance with 6 or more key spheres. Then she also gets the additional super attack with 6 or more key spheres. This is going to be a thing that is just reoccurring, right? We can go into Super Saiyan 2. You can see it's the same exact thing. With 2 more key spheres, you get the evasion. With 6 or more, you get the additional super attack. But then if you get 4, you can get additional defense as well. Slight stat boosts as well with each transformation too, but luckily all of her transformations are very, very easy to get. Just from the next appearing turn, or basically the 3rd turn, she'll go ahead and transform. Then once you see her 1 more time, she'll go ahead and go into Super Saiyan 2. And then when she goes into Super Saiyan 2, she just becomes so very absurd. She gets, like I said, the small stat boosts. The super attack effects are basically the same. You get 260% attack, 120% defense when performing a super attack, high chance of evasion, just guaranteed, no longer locked behind you getting orbs. Then you get the launching additional super attack when you get 4 or more key spheres, and then instead of the additional super attack, you not only get an additional super attack like before, but you also increase your chance of critical and your chance of evasion with 6 or more key spheres. Now, while 6 key spheres does seem like a lot, I'll go into a little bit of why that isn't going to be the case some of the time. But yeah, the active skill can also be activated when there is a pure Saiyans or Universal Survival Saga category enemy. This kind of only matters on JP specifically because you guys have the what is it called? Forget the name of it off the top of my head. When you have to go fight like Gogeta and Beast Gohan and all of them, because the gods count as pure Saiyans, you would be able to use this active skill and change the physical to STR, and then also getting attack effective against all types, which is not bad in any means, obviously. But yeah, she is, like I said, pretty insane. She is definitely on the level of Gotenks and something like Tech Fat Boo, for example. She definitely is up there. She's in the top 3 for sure. Then we can go ahead and look at some of the Sidebanner unit EZAs. So Kale gets a pretty decent buff. I mean, like, it's just stat increases across the board, right? Getting critical chance as well per Pure or Peppy Gal's universe ally on the team, which obviously does count for both of these. So it'd be 32% per Pure Saiyan and Peppy Gal unit. She launches an additional super attack when there is a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy, and then just launches an additional super attack as well if there are 6 or more Universe 6 category allies on the team. Then she also guards all attacks as per usual, and then gets an additional 160% defense when she has the Khalifa character attacking in the same turn. Thankfully, you can go ahead and just put her in slot 2, because Khalifa is getting an insane transformation post EZA, right? So she gets the stat boost like before, just from 80% to 160%. She gets an additional attack, defense, and chance of evading per Universe 6 or Peppy Gal's ally on the team. She evades enemies' attacks if there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans enemy, as we've seen in the past. She also gives all allies 16% attack for 2 turns when this character has evaded 6 or more attacks in battle when there are 6 or more Universe 6 category allies on the team. She also gets an additional attack boost. It launches an additional super attack guaranteed when there is a Kale on the attacking turn. Now, I can go ahead and kind of just show it for a second, but if we go ahead and look at the team that I was making, you'll notice that a lot of these are Universal Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category allies. So I can go ahead and just do the math for you. But basically, let me just go back over here. So yeah, they'll be at a 96% dodge chance, which realistically, you shouldn't be getting hit at all throughout the entire run because of it. But we'll get back to that, right? Okay, now that we're done with that. So Tech Khalifa, obviously, like I said, if you're running a pure Universe 6 and Peppy Gal's allies on the team, you're just going to be absolutely insane. You can get this over 100% if you do decide to bring more Peppy Gal's units on the team who are Universe 6, like more Khalifa and Kales, you know. You can definitely get this up to 100%, but I think 96 is definitely the range where I'm just like, okay, it doesn't really matter, right? Then we get to Vados, who is an incredible support unit, getting an insane super attack effect increase, going from just lowering attack and sealing attack, lowering and sealing attack, to then also getting massively raising attack and defense for 1 turn, which is, again, very insane. Then think of it close to Whis, but just 10 times better. 160% attack and defense at the start of turn. Great chance of evading enemies attacks all the time, obviously. Plus an additional 60% attack and defense from the same turn after evading an attack. So you get even more defense after dodging that first attack, which is pretty good. Then giving Universe 6, Realm of Gods, Siblings Bond, or Master and Disciple, which by the way all stacks into each other. Universe category allies 1 key and 20% attack and defense, meaning for something like, I guess we'll say Tech Khalifa, right? She'll be on Universe 6, and I think, does she? I don't think she has Sibling Spawn. I want to say no. Let me just double check that real quick. But either way, you can make it where basically this whole team will be getting, she has Bond of Friendship, not Sibling Spawn, which is kind of weird. But yeah, like she can have a whole bunch of stacking effects on these characters for sure. Like if I was running a Kaba, for example, that one, the SR Kaba that we have on the team, would be getting 40% attack and defense while also getting 2 key, right? And then obviously she herself is getting 4 key and 80% attack and defense, which is very, very nice. Then she also has this new effect where before, like I said, just didn't really get it. She gets 40% extra HP, or restores your health by 40% HP whenever you are 60% or less at the start of turn. It's only once, but it can definitely save you from these situations where you just get hit immediately and you have to really just to work with like your low HP, right? She also randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow at the start of the turn if there is another Universe 6 or Realm of Gods category ally attacking in the same turn. Because we're running a team of all Universe 6s, this is obviously very, very easy to do. Now, I don't personally like him. You guys could always check and see for yourselves once you guys do get the easy A's, but I don't want to run him. But we'll quickly discuss him, right? So Hate gets greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn, which again is pretty amazing when all he had was a 10% chance of stunning the enemy. Sorry, 25% chance of stunning the enemy. Then that goes up to high, and then he obviously gets the attack and defense, which is really nice. 2 key and 160% attack and defense, which is also really good. But because he also has Warriors of Universe 6, you know, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, all of these links are going to be helping him out and getting just so much key. He also gets more attack and defense when attacking, more attack and defense and chance of critical hit when he is performing a super attack. So he's getting a lot of multiplicative stats. If we go ahead and scroll down here, you could see it's... Oh, they didn't put it for this one. That's weird. Anyways, so he has a lot of these stats that are clashing with each other, making that where he gets a lot of attack and defense, obviously post super attack. Then he has a high chance of evading the enemy as long as he attacks them with a super attack, which is fine. He also disables the enemy's attacked action once within the turn every time the character attacks 2 or more times in battle. So no matter what, you'll always get it twice, but if you do build this guy full additional, it's 2 attacks in battle. So it's not super attacks. So if you do just one super attack and then the next attack is a normal, you'll still disable the enemy's action, which is pretty good in protecting this guy for sure. But like I said, I just don't think that I would want to really put this guy on the team for me to really mesh well with the characters, especially because we're running a lot of pure Saiyans. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have like a lot of links like I was talking about with these units. Warriors of Universe 6 obviously being one that is just going to link up with everybody on this team. But let's go ahead and pop into the showcase part of this. We're going to go ahead and showcase all of the units, obviously, except for Hit. We can go ahead and see how they look against the Kid Buu stage. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say Kale is going to easily be the worst one on here. Just because of everything. And then also Kaba could be a little bit iffy if we can't get him a lot of orbs. But yeah. We're already not good though. Because Khalifa is not on this turn. So we're not guarding with the Kale. But we can try our best still, regardless. I'll just do this. We'll do this. And we'll get the 6 key spheres. Yeah. I'm going to leave the STR Kale on this turn, though. I'm sorry. Yeah, STR Kale. I don't know why I was thinking of Khalifa. I'm going to leave STR Kale on this turn, though. Specifically because if we can survive this turn, we can go ahead and link her up with Khalifa. I have 4 attempts. Oh, dude. 1 super attack. 1 super attack. Always, dude. It's always... This is why I don't like Kale. I don't like this character. It's easily why I said this is going to be the worst on this team. I'm going to have to just go ahead and use items. And the main reason is because I just wants to get out of this first turn. So excuse me for bringing these 2 Whis. But again, I do want to record other videos. And I think that like it's just not... I don't want to sit here and try to get the perfect RNG, right? We did get the units that we wanted on this team, or on this turn, so I guess it's not the worst. Maybe I won't even need to use it if we can get a little bit more lucky with these orbs. He's not guarding though. If we had 1 more STR unit, he would be guarding. So let me just... I'm going to pop both Whis. And we're just going to protect ourselves for this turn. And we'll see how these units look like against Kid Buu, because I think next rotation is probably just gonna just die because of just how atrocious it can truly be. I like I said, we literally just need a new leader, and then this could genuinely be like a top tier team, maybe a top 5 team. I would definitely say at least a top 10. But it's literally just that Kale is just holding this team back, the AGL Kale. If we can get maybe a Dokkan Fest or an LR, depending on what is happening for part 2, I think, like I said, I think this team could definitely cook for sure. The good news is that we are able to transform into the Super Saiyan 2 Kale as soon as we see this Kale again. So that's something. We'll just go ahead and put it like this, because I do want to showcase. Yeah, how did that happen, dude? We Rainbow Orb changed too much. I guess we'll just do this. I do want to get some orbs for this Kefla. There we go. Our defense does look pretty well. Especially considering, like I said, we are getting the support from Vados over here. She is very, very good, for sure. Kill you. So yeah. We'll be fine from now on. At least at the start. The good news is that the only person who can truly get nullified now is, I think, just Kale Berserk. I'm almost... It's so stupid, too. Because you could see the Ki Blasts, and they say the gigantic impact is a punch or a melee super. How? God damn it! It doesn't matter once we go Super Saiyan 2, though, so it's fine. This is a punch super, or a melee super, but the next time we're going to see Kefla, she'll already be Super Saiyan, so we'll be fine. 13 million, by the way. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, that's just the Kefla experience. Just dodging everything. Vados dodge? Really? Okay. Well, we would not have been fine there. Now, obviously, there is no items being used from this point on because we literally can't. So, let's go ahead and put the Khalifa in slot 1 and Kefla in slot 2. Kefla in slot 2. Kale in slot 2. I keep getting the Universe 6 members all mixed up. We'll just go ahead and do this. I don't think it really matters. So 526k defense before super attack is pretty good considering the fact that we are going to raise it with the stacks that we're about to do. Remember, she has a 92% dodge chance.
Let's do this.
Why am I not surprised? why am I not surprised? This is the second time that's happened, by the way. So, like I said, Tech Khalifa has a 92% dodge chance just because she gets extra dodge chance with every single Peppy Gals or Universe 6 unit on the team. And she just ate the super. That's actually insane. Why does that keep happening to us? We actually just lose again. Cool. This time we don't get as lucky with our rotation spot. It is what it is. We know there's going to be no super attack, so it's completely fine that we're taking the damage now. Vados at least has the ability, if we do need it, to just go ahead and give us that heal. We do have that heal option on deck. Whenever we are under 60% HP, which is not the worst thing to get. I think, aren't we under 60% right now? No, we're under 70. She does also lower Kid Boo's attack once we do transform, which is nice. Oh yeah, the other reason why I don't want to bring hit, by the way, is because he's a melee super, so not really going to be working out for us. This is another moment where I'm like actually kind of disappointed that some of these units don't have attack lowering and it's just defense lowering. Because if these units had defense, or I'm sorry, if they had attack lowering, these like this, if every single unit on here had just attack and defense lowering instead of greatly lowering defense, this team would actually just be so much better, specifically for this fight, and in general too, because a lot of these fights are the top tier hardest fights right now. All can get attack lowered in some of these phases. What the hell, dude? I guess we're gonna float off Kefla. Do I even trust Kefla at this point? I want to say no. I'm just gonna do this because I kind of need to, especially with next rotation. I could have also brought STR hit, but again, melee super, so I can't really do that against this fight unless we just want to be buffing and buffing and buffing and buffing this guy. Just get hit, just get hit, just get hit, Tech Khalifa. No, of course now you dodge the attacks. Oh, dude, insanely good attacks at like just at the start. 15 million, and the additional guaranteed. Like, this is why I said that she's really good. It's just that her attack stats are literally getting so much better with each attack she does. Right. Let's see, would she have dodged? Like, my mouth is actually just on the floor right now. What the hell is happening? No, not auto battle. Not auto battle. Jeez, man. I'm going to put Vados first slot. I believe in the GOAT. She can dodge. I do not believe in these bums. I'm going to put mine in the the third slot, though, because she could have less defense. Vados is going to dodge all of these, though. Yep. Thank you. That's literally all I care about. Oh! It's with the wheeze. We attack Lord, I guess. Now we have 60% damage reduction at least. Please double super. Please double super. Thank you. You have 80% now. Doesn't matter if you're raising attack. 100% damage reduction. We're good. At least on this one, we're good. We still need my Kale to do at least an additional super attack. Remember, she only has a high chance of launching additional super. Please, 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 please. Thank you. So we did get both 50%. Yeah, she didn't do the great chance. Okay, now we can see the amazing, cool, super hype rotation that is this. Which we will immediately die from. Oh, dude, I can't. Okay, let's try to get more orbs for him. I guess 8 is as best as we're gonna do. Come on. Okay. 92%. 92% dodge chance. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Okay, so... Twice! Not once, but twice. 90... Oh, dude, I actually can't. You guys will probably have better experiences with this character and with the dodge chances of this unit. Like, because literally 92% and having it lose twice in less than 10 hits is an astronomically low percentage. That I don't even want to calculate that. I'm not a nerd. So we're just going to say that it's stupid. And yeah, I think that this team can definitely cook. Yeah, I just don't know what else to say. All the Eza'S are individually very good. It's one, you have to set up the rotations and have it where Tech Khalifa is right next to Kale, so that way Kale can have her guard. Khalifa needs to dodge when she has a 92% dodge chance on this team. What's some other stuff? I guess Vados needs to dodge, but she has a 70% dodge chance. She has lots of support, so I think she kind of makes up for it. Hit would also need to dodge as well. Kefla can most of the time have enough defense to take normals, and then she just has to have that 50% dodge chance against the super. And she could definitely look very good post everything. She also just doesn't need to be run on this team either. Like, I could show her on another team in the future. But I wanted to keep this as like a showcasing most of, if not all of the Eza'S against this Kid Buu fight. And I think that is something to just keep in mind, that these units are good, but man, I'm crying over here. How does that happen twice? God damn it. Okay, we'll go ahead and close out for today though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope it was at least a little bit insightful to showcase, you know, how bad this team can look. But trust me, it can also look very, very good. Kale can get tons and tons of defense, the STR one specifically, and then also has just a permanent guard next to the Khalifa. So yeah, she could definitely look very, very good and be very, very good, especially against Pure Saiyans or Universal Survival Saga units. Once you guys do use her against something like Gogeta, for example, who is at the start is the Tech Gods, and you'll have that Pure Saiyan enemy and she's doing multiple super attacks. Yeah, this unit's gonna look amazing. Like, all these units are gonna look pretty good, especially when, not all of them, but a couple of them want to be facing somebody who is a Pure Saiyans, right? So yeah, I don't know. I'm sad that actually happened. But we'll go ahead and close out for here. That is all the time we're going to spend on this one. Thank you as always, Wolf, for being a member. Thank you as always, all of you guys, for watching this far. If you did, like I said, find this insightful, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, to all that good stuff. It helps out the channel. It helps out me so much. And you guys already help out so much, so I can't really ask for too much more, right? But yeah, all of that stuff is free, you know, so just think about it. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'll go ahead and close out. Thank you, all of you guys, for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.